It is finally time to organise this mess that is right behind me. Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be finally reorganising my bookshelves. This is long overdue. I've been meaning to do this for a while, but I've been waiting to read as many books off my physical TBR as possible to get it down enough where I've put series together and just to make my life a little bit easier. I have finally got to that point where I feel like it's going to be a little bit easier. I don't have as many books on my physical TBR, so I thought now would be the time. First step I'm going to do is get all the physical TBR books off these two shelves, put them back on my physical TBR cart, and then I'm going to take all the books off the shelf. I think that's the way I'm going to go. But for now, I'm just going to move my TBR. Okay, so it has been a while later. We don't even want to look on my bed right now with how many books are on there. But currently, I have finished this shelf. I think I'm happy with it. And I think it's going to stay the way it's going. I have moved all my Colleen Hoover books from the shelf currently on here because I don't know where to put them yet, because I was thinking putting this on here. But I've decided, what I did earlier with putting all my physical TBR on my book cart, I'm going to undo that because I've decided to mix my TBR in with the shelves just to make my life a bit easier with like series and stuff, because I'm finding it very hard, because with series that I haven't complete, I'm going to be trying to save room. It's just going to be hard, so I just figured put it all together because I know what I have and haven't read either way. I just like to make my life a little bit more simple sometimes, but I'm finding it very hard currently because I don't know. I'm finding it very hard to decide where to put books and in what order, but I'm thinking of making this shelf like my favourite bookshelf type thing. Don't know what to make the shelf currently, and then this one I might just put like all the other books. I don't know how it's going to go, but as we all know, well, I think we all know, this is my romance shelf. So I know that there's a lot of fantasy on my bed for the other shelf, which I will get to eventually, and then that will hopefully get majority of it off my bed except for all the other romances. I don't know, it's very complicated here, but I'm just going to continue working and we'll see how much further we get. Okay, little update. I feel like I haven't really made too much progress, although actually better than what I thought, because this is what we're dealing with, but we're not going to look at that too hard. Currently I have finished this shelf as well as my Elsie Silver shelf. Now I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I think I've just got to get used to it, but I can change things around if it bothers me that much. We have two dark romance shelves, and then we have like miscellaneous where they don't really have like a place to go. So that's what I've done so far, and then I've kept my after shelf because, well, and then I've made a Never After series shelf, and I've also made a QB Tyler shelf because one of my favourite authors, obviously. I don't know what I'm going to put on the shelf yet. Those aren't staying, and I haven't even touched over there, so we will see. And I've kind of tried to work down the bottom, but I don't know. Unfortunately, this shelf is really bothering me because I'm having to double stack, and I feel like from this angle it just does not look good. I'm really hating the shelf right now, but it's a work in progress. So off camera I have just sorted this whole bookshelf out because I noticed that majority of what was on my bed was fantasy, although there's a lot more romance than what I was expecting. But either way, so we have mysteries here, and then we also have fantasy all the way down here. Don't mind the mess, we are sorting, we are cleaning. Also, these shelves are double stacked, especially this one. Unfortunately, I had no choice, but this is what it ended up looking like. You know what, I'm actually happy with this one. So this is one shelf complete. It is now a few days later, and I completely forgot to do an update on my bookshelves because I finished a lot later than what I was expecting. But here is the overview. I have had a few days to see if I like it and stuff, and I feel like I'm happy with it for now. I don't like the fact that I've had to double up, especially with this shelf where you can see it and some books are hanging off, but there's literally nothing I could do about it. But here is an overview of how it turned out. My book cart is completely empty now, which I'm happy about, and here is just a little overview. Don't mind that, I don't know where that's come from. And I do still have some space on some shelves, which is amazing. And then we have the other shelf, which is my mystery thriller shelf, which I feel like, and all the shelves are double shelved on this one. And then I just kept some popular series up there with the 2 wrapped books that I've still got to read. So that is how it turned out. So those are my bookshelves. My next video is going to be a bookshelf tour in depth, so if you would like to see everything in depth for my books and everything like that, so make sure to subscribe and make sure to stay tuned for a full bookshelf tour. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and leave this emoji if you're watching to the end, and hope to see you on my next one. Bye.